So you just got your makeup, right? And you're looking at it going, oh my goodness, what do I do with this? That's what I'm here to help you with. So this is a number 4 palette. If this is what you got, your tins are gonna look like this. You've got your main highlight, your brightening highlight, your contour, and a lip and cheek color. Let's start off by putting on our main highlight. You can either use your finger or you can go ahead and use your brush. Either way is okay. This is the brush that came with your palette today. This is a 3D brush. It's a medium coverage. You can tell by the bristles. This is a fluffy end, and that's a pointy end. The pointy end is better for getting into here. The fluffy end is better for up here. Quick tip about the brush, the closer that you hold it to the end of the bristles, the more control you're gonna have to pounce. The further away that you hold it, the less control you have. I'm gonna go in with the main highlight right here. This is gonna go everywhere that I show you. So when you first placed an order, I went ahead and sent you a little diagram of where to put things. You can follow this diagram or you can follow me, your choice. There's not a right way, there's not a wrong way. You won't screw this up. Now I'm gonna go into my brightening. One thing that you wanna make sure that you do before you place any of your color is you wanna make sure that you have moisturized your face using a non-silicone primer, okay, or a non-silicone moisturizer. Now I'm gonna go into the contour. I like to make dots so that I can see where I'm going with it. You can make lines if you'd like to too. It's totally up to you. I'm gonna go down the edge of my nose, little bit underneath my nose, give my nose some dimension, and then under your chin. So you're putting your contour everywhere that you want a bit of a shadow, and that's a natural shadow, okay? So I've got it coming down here. This is what helps make our face look more 3D than one-dimensional. Put a little bit under my lips, okay? Next, I'm gonna go ahead and place the blush, or we call this lip and cheek. It goes just right above your contour. Remember that because this is a cream-based product, it is buildable. What buildable means is that if you find that you don't have enough, so maybe you want a little bit more coverage, you can go in afterwards and add more. Less is more, trust me. Let's blend. Starting with the lightest. I like to use the other end so that I get a more narrow finish. If you're finding that your colors don't really stand out, let me know. Maybe the shade is just a little bit off for what you're looking for. Some people like a more bold contour, and some people like a little bit more of a natural looking contour. I prefer something very bold, but again, that's just me. So you want to go ahead and pounce versus swipe. The reason being is that when you're swiping, you're actually swiping the makeup off your face, okay? When you pounce, you're actually putting it down into your pores and onto your skin. One place that I didn't put my brightening highlight is around my eyes, and I'll show you why afterwards. I like doing it after because I like to be able to go ahead and clean up any little bit of mess that I might have made with my contour. Maybe I brought it down too low. So with the contour, you're gonna blend it down into your neck, but you're not gonna completely blend it away. So that's what some people think, is that they don't wanna see this line. You don't wanna see a line, but you do wanna see the shadow. You still want that shadow there, okay? Now I'm gonna go ahead and bring this and I'm gonna blend it up. It is okay to go back and forth here. so that I get a nice rounded appearance. Don't mind my pimples. So you want to blend up. Do you see how I hold my brush at a little bit of a different angle here when I do this with this one? And then just pouncing that color back in. One thing I want you to keep in mind when you add your blush, when I do this and I pounce it into my skin, what actually ends up happening is I'm bringing all the circulation to the top of my cheeks. Therefore, it's going to look a little bit more red, a little bit more obvious than normal. So again, doing the same thing here. You might want to go in afterwards and add just a little bit more blush if you find that you don't have enough, and you never really want to go past the center of your eye, okay? Bringing the blush too far in makes your face look smaller when you actually want to bring it up and give yourself length and dimension here. Almost done. You're going to go back in with this brightening highlight, put a tiny bit right here, right here. You're going to bring it up to the outer corner of your eye, and that's it. That is your number 4 collection with your handy dandy brush. If you have questions, let me know. Reach out to me in the private messages or just shoot me a text, whatever is easiest for you. I hope that you found this video helpful.